Now the same reporter who broke the nanny story is out with an even more explosive piece. In 2012, Doug allegedly slapped his girlfriend in the face. This is according to 3 anonymous sources.
What? Dougie slapping the... Did he... What kind of slap was it? And now she's back, telling the whole story, word for word. Do we still believe all women? What's up, everybody? It's your girl, Micca, and we're back for another Red Cup Talks, because you know when we got the Red Cup, we're about to spill some truth. And today I wanted to come on and talk about Dougie, okay? Doug Emhoff, who is Kamala's husband. So about a couple of weeks ago, a story came out in the Daily Mail about some friends who told a story to the Daily Mail about Doug's ex-girlfriend and the abuse. What happened was the ex-girlfriend decided to do a whole op-ed with the Daily Mail. So we're definitely going to get into that. But I just find it astounding that the mainstream media has ignored it. And even when they haven't ignored it, they shot it down. But now we have it in her own words. But let's see what the mainstream media had to say about it. Here we go.
This campaign is, so everything that's said about Donald Trump and his treatment of women and the gender gap in this campaign, this rapper, who I fully admit sold a lot of records, if you've read some of the things he has said about the promotion of domestic violence.
No. What he said,
against women.
He said if you're famous,
Bakari,
you can grab them by the...
Bakari, I listened to your entire filibuster. If you could just give me 13 seconds.
I give you 12, because he said grab them by the...
And so when you think about the things he has said in order to sell those records, and you also consider some of the questions that are swirling around Harris's own husband in this regard.
Oh my God. Okay, you don't even get 12 seconds.
I'm
not going to let you go into the far end of BS.
I'm just telling you.
Scott,
like, you can't go. Listen, I can't represent you in the defamation case.
We're gonna stop here for a second.
I just want to talk strategy.
But
yeah, I thought we were on like a polling
Scott,
strategy.
I just have to say, I'll take those concerns seriously if you also express concerns about the allegations. He's been found liable for rape. Donald Trump
Sexual assault. That's the same thing.
Okay, so that's also true. So we're not going to litigate those other things.
What I like that Scott brought up is that Eminem is the main culprit of promoting domestic violence, right? All of his music in the beginning of his career was about, I'm going to kill my wife. I hate my mother. I'm going to beat her up. All this stuff, all this assault. Had he brought that out now, they would have canceled him, called him a misogynist, all this stuff. How is Eminem being praised? How is he on a woman's campaign? He's literally a woman abuser. Like, you can't make this stuff up. What, he's allowed to change, right? He's admitted to beating his wife. He admitted it. Okay, I can literally bring those up. But, you know, some of you young guys, y'all don't know Eminem, like the real Eminem, because he's an old man now. But he admitted to beating his wife, his ex-wife, Kim. Okay, he hate his mother. He's from the projects, the hood, trailer park, whatever you want to call it, in 8 Mile in Detroit, right? You brought out the people that you say you despise, the people that you put with Donald Trump. You literally brought that man out. That is Eminem. Now, when you get on the situation of Donald Trump, again, if you guys believe all women, cool. Okay, we're going to go with that. You believe Stormy Daniels, right? Okay, you believe Stormy Daniels with no evidence, like she literally has no evidence. But let's say you did. Okay, then this whole video, you should be believing. Believe all women. Doug Emhoff had his ex-girlfriend that he slapped back into next week. And she talked about it with the Daily Mail. So we're going to talk about what the friends reported first that I reported on. Then we're going to go up to date and talk about what she talked about with the Daily Mail yesterday. Here we go.
Now the same reporter who broke the nanny story is out with an even more explosive piece. In 2012, Doug allegedly slapped his girlfriend in the face. This is according to 3 anonymous sources.
What? Dougie slapping the... Did he... What kind of slap was it? What I tell you, you see what I'm saying. So this is the new masculinity. So not only is he cheating, not only is he getting the nanny pregnant, now he's slapping chicks. This is y'all's king, though. This is your king. Slapping him. Child.
The sources, who claim to be friends of the victim, say Doug smacked his girlfriend in the face at the Cannes Film Festival in France while waiting in line for the valet. The Daily Mail has identified the woman, but isn't using her name, and she'll be called Jane for the purpose of this report. Jane's friends claim Doug thought Jane was flirting with the valet. Quote, she put her hand on the valet's shoulder, and as she was talking to him, Doug comes up. She said he turned her around by her right shoulder, and she was completely caught off guard. He hauled up and slapped her so hard, she spun around. She said she was in utter shock. These sources provided the Daily Mail with evidence that the trip to the south of France did happen, including an itinerary and emails. Jesse Waters Primetimes discovered red carpet footage that shows Doug at the 2012 film festival. You can see him right there in the background. Jane is a corporate attorney on the East Coast, and the sources who spoke to the Daily Mail demanded to remain anonymous because they feared retaliation.
All right, so you guys just saw that there, right? So when I reported on this, people were in the comments and coming at me like, oh, this is just, this is just internet father, da 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 da. Mind you, when Stormy Daniels said what she said, everybody, oh, this is truth. Believe all women, right? Okay, well, we're going to continue with that. We're going to believe all women, and we're going to believe this woman here. So let's check out what she actually said to the Daily Mail. So I wanted to come back on screen because now what I want to say with this, right? It's so hilarious because they were touting this man as if he was like the second coming of like the new man. You don't believe me? I'm going to show you what I showed you last time. Here we go.
People have talked about your role here is how your role has reshaped the perception of masculinity. And I'm not sure you planned on that, but you are an incredibly supportive spouse. Has that been an evolution for you? And do you think that's part of the role you might play as first gentleman?
It's funny. I've started to think a lot about this. I've always been like this. My dad was like this. And to me, it's the right thing to do. Support women. It's mutual. Like with Kamala and I, we support each other. We have each other's back. And I've said many times when we lift up women, we support women, whether it's pay equity, childcare, family leave, and all these issues that, this post-Dobbs hellscape, women should not be less than. Women should not have less rights and be treated differently. That's not the American way.
Okay, so with all of that Dougie just said, I now believe Miss Jane, okay? I believe all women. He said he's always been like that, this, that, and the third, but she has text messages, she has communication with her friends, and she has witnesses that actually saw all of this. And they're putting this man up as the pillar of masculinity. This was an interview that had happened at the time with Jim Psaki, okay, or Saki. Something like that. And she asked him how he felt about being the new face of masculinity. I'm like, y'all got to be kidding me. He's the face of masculinity? Like Dougie who go get the Doritos in the 7-Eleven is the face of masculinity? Mr. Wife. Yes, they call this a wife guy. That's his new name, wife guy. Don't believe me? Check this out.
Are you familiar with this?
I've heard about it.
As called a wife guy, a proud wife guy. How do you feel about that?
Well, if I do something annoying to Kamala and she gets upset, I'll just show her that article.
Right.
And I'll say, I'm trying.
Or a t-shirt or a mug.
Yeah.
Dougie lying. Dougie gonna get upset and he gonna backslap the... Dougie lying. They're trying to change this man's persona, right? Like right in front of us. They're trying to change it, but it's not working. And they don't know how to make it work. Okay, so I'm just gonna read a little more here. Okay, the alleged unprovoked attack happened on October 7 by reporting accounts from two friends she told immediately after the incident. Okay, so she told these people, all right, and they have proof of it. Okay, they literally have proof of it. A third she told in 2018 documents and evidence of her relationship and trip to France with Imhoff. So again, she has the proof, okay? And the proof, okay? She has it, all right? It's not like he say, she say, no, she has the proof, okay? This is not defamation. This is her account, okay? I can say allegedly, so he doesn't sue me, but this is her account. Okay, and not only her account, her evidence. All right. So Dougie seems to be in some mess. And then it says the bombshell allegations which follow Daily Mail's revelation in August. That's when, I reported on it, that Imhoff cheated on his first wife with his daughter's nanny. Yes, with the nanny. I reported on that too. He cheated on his daughter's wife with the nanny. And then, they say here it received no coverage. They didn't want to cover it like they cover Donald Trump. They cover, grab him by the peas all the time. They cover this all the time. And that was just like a recording. How do you not cover getting smacked back into Europe? Okay. Like, how do you not cover this? Like, the man is a white Ike Turner at this point. Okay. How do you not believe all women? Well, y'all didn't go looking for her. This is why when y'all say, "Oh, women, how come?" Because the media does it for me. I don't have to bring up Donald Trump. They do it for me, and it is what it is. But at the end of the day, you guys, if there is something on Donald Trump that I think should be noted, like when I did the fact check, right? I said what was factual and what wasn't, or what was a stretch or omission. I did all of that, right? But you guys be going so far that I got to do that. I can't even, just stick to the facts. I got to go over here, right? I can't even stick to the facts. So the facts is here, Dougie then did it, okay? And let's see if there's anything else in here I want to pull up. Oh, there's Dougie again. Oh, girl, okay. There he is again. Let me pull it up. So let's see here. All right. So it says last week, Jane recounted her story to the Daily Mail, including that Imhoff slapped me so hard I spun around, and yeah, that's definitely an Ike Turner slap. And that Imhoff told her he was accused by his mistress of carrying a baby. Child, scandalous. Imhoff and Jane got together in 2012 before he met Harris. He married in 2014. Damn, that was quick. So he was with this girl in 2012 and he got with Harris in 2014. So they only been together for a while. So when she said, I've known this man all my life, that's girl. It's like, yeah, it's not a long time. Okay. Wait. Yeah, she couldn't. You know what? I'm not even because I was adding it up. But I was like, well, wait, maybe she knew him before 2012. But if he was with this girl in 2012, then no. And then that was probably when he was cheating on his wife anyway, right? And then you got to think about it. 2012, 2014. So that means they had to meet in that span, and that's when they got married. Yeah, because Kamala is known for, talking to men that are married. She ain't no stranger to that. You love a good, I'll take your man. Yeah. She was a little cute drink back in the day. So, she's no stranger. So all of them were vying for Dougie's affection because that makes sense. I was just trying to pin all that in. So he got the nanny pregnant. He has his wife. He has this young lady here, Jane, and he's probably talking to Kamala at the time because he's an attorney, so he out there, doing him. Child. Okay. He really was pushing to pursue it, and he seemed like he was willing to come to London with me. He was ready to uproot, and even though he had a family and he had a child still in junior high school at the time. And so that's his kids and everything, I guess, at the time. Yeah. Child. Okay. So this is messy. Doug Emhoff is messy. Oh my God, it's messy. This is so messy. Wow. Okay, well, there you have it. So look, at the end of the day, I really don't care about Doug or Kamala's personal life. But as much as they like to dig into Donald Trump, I found this amusing. Okay. I'm Cuban. I never could tell a novella, So I found this amusing, especially on a Friday. Hey, let's just chill, whatever. But I definitely found this amusing. And Dougie, I'm just, totally surprised. I'm definitely I'm definitely surprised, but hey, it is what it is. But let me know what you think. Get down in the comments. I just, wanted to bring it up just to have a little update on what I reported before, and just to show you guys that, Dougie, he's not. They all not cleaning the buttermilk. I mean, and Kamala ain't gonna say nothing. I mean, she took somebody else's man and was fawning and tramping around with somebody else. Get down in the comments. Let me know what you think of all of this. Let me know what you think about the abuse. Let me know what you think about the mainstream media not really putting it out front. Let me know. Like, comment, and subscribe. It's your girl, Micca. You can always support. Cash App, officially Micca. That's $ officially Micca, spelled M-I-C-C-A. And you can always support here in the comments with a super thanks. Again, thank you for watching. It's your girl, Micca. Happy Messy Friday. And I'm out. Peace.